What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Panel Bound Comics with a new release, a new omnibus we're looking at to the #1 heroine of all time, undoubtedly, my opinion. Nah, I think it's everybody's opinion. Today we're looking at Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus, and you know, a lot of people have been waiting for this. You know, we had the Greg Rucka Wonder Woman Omnibus, and then of course the George Perez, but the John Byrne one people have been waiting for, and it's here. We're gonna take a look at it. Now, if Wonder Woman isn't in your top 5 heroines of all time, I would even top 3 of all, you know, superhero girls of all time. What's wrong with you? I mean, she's an Amazonian. She wears that beautiful outfit that's just leaves so much to the imagination. And she flies. She has a lasso of truth. Tie me up, baby. Oof. All right, here's the front of the book. The spine and the back. And that cover is so nice. Darkseid in the back over here, of course. Steve Trevor somewhere, probably Steve Trevor right there, of course, and then the Amazonians there. And this just looks great. And then, of course, in the back is Cheetah. There's a lot of interpretations of Cheetah. This one has hair. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, she has hair coming out of, like, you know, she's a cheetah. Shouldn't all of her things just be all, like, long? Anyway, that's just, yeah. Let's take a look underneath the flaps so you can see that. Ooh, 2 really nice artworks, as you see right there. Very cool. This one's kind of scary. Ugh. And then underneath the dust jacket, all right, look, even more wonderful Wonder Woman artworks. You have 2 really nice ones right here. Her flying, and then of course her. Is this with her, like her? Yeah, you know, Batman looks like Batman. All the Supergirls, stuff like that. Very cool. So that's pretty nice. Let me show you the binding on this, so that you can see that as well. It's not a super thick book, but it does collect the entire John Byrne run, so that way you don't have to worry about a volume 2. You want the, you know, some amazing stories. This is what you're going to want to get. It looks really well made, which is great, and you know, it looks really, really cool. Let's go ahead and jump into Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus and see what's inside. Alright, guys, let's jump into this Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus. And here we go. Here's the contributors to the story. Thank you guys so much for the work that you put into this character. This absolutely legendary woman. You know, this woman of wonder. Now this, it feels like the standard Omni quality from DC. So it's like the semi-gloss with a little bit of matte. It looks like it has numbers on some of the pages, not on all of them around here. It's not bad. Colors look good. The dark looks really good. The colors are very bright and vibrant, as you can see here, so that's nice. Always appreciate that, especially with the 90s where it was very edgy, as you can see, but it still looks good. A lot of detail on here. But let me tell you a little bit about this book. In the 1990s, one of the most celebrated creators in comic history had one of the greatest runs of all time on the Amazon warrior, the legendary John Byrne. Wonder Woman has built herself a fresh start in Gateway City, but events conspire against her peace and the forces of evil assail her. Darkseid, Apocalypse, Cheetah, Neuron, and a mysterious illness that's turning her Amazonian sisters to stone all beset the warrior princess. She's not alone in her trials. As a new protege, Cassie Sandsmark stands by her side. But can this new Wonder Girl live up to her idol? What about the mysterious new superhero known as Champion? Is he who he claims to be? When past and present collide in the ultimate showdown between the champions of light and the forces of darkness, the fate of Princess Diana, Queen Hippolyta, Queen Hippolyta, okay. Donna Troy and the gods themselves are laid bare. You better not be, don't comment on this. But in the end, who is destined to claim the mantle of Wonder Woman? Following up his reinvention of the Man of Steel, acclaimed writer and artist John Byrne weaves a new beginning for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus collects Byrne's entire run in one massive volume, including Wonder Woman number 101 through 136, and Wonder Woman Annual number 5 and 6, and stories from Action Comics number 600, Adventure Comics 80-page Giants number 1, Adventures of Superman number 440, Sergio Aragonés Destroys DC number 1, and Wonder Woman Secret Files and Origins number 1. Very cool. So you're going to get, like they said, the whole story from John Byrne's run, and I guess all the interconnecting stories as well. There you have that Ares. I love that whenever they drew Ares, he looks so cool like that. But yeah, definitely dealing with like the gods and all that, which is great. And then of course, you know, Etrigan, the demon Etrigan. Oh, they're all over there. No, and that's the blue Superman. That's definitely that 90s era of you know, DC Comics. But hey, the stories were amazing. I mean, we got so many great stories from that era. Look at this guy. Whoa, hey. Look at that. That's, yeah, not something that you want to see turn up in your hallway in the middle of the night asking for help and be like, nope, I'm gone. But if Wonder Woman showed up, I'd be like, come in, please. Please. Do you have your lasso with you? I just need to make sure you have it with you. Ooh, that was always a, you know, to me was like, as superheroes, Wonder Woman should be with Superman, but you know, Lois Lane is that's endgame for him, you know, very much so. Okay, so let me see if there's any extras in this included. Well, let's take a look. There's a lot of interesting stories here. Looks like, okay, a little bit of the bonus material right here. Amazon Warrior Queen, the Goddess of Truth, the Amazon Warrior. That's right. All right, here she is fighting a statue. Here she is, you know, with the other demons. Second Genesis. So that's where this cover comes from Second Genesis. Very cool. That one, yeah. That just looks great. John Byrne is knocking it out of the park. That one's funny because they're all, you know, have their stockings up. Then that's the cover. That's the one in the back of the flaps, as you can see there. All right, and a short bio on John Byrne. Very cool, guys. So that is Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus. Let me know if this is something you're going to pick up or if you're excited for. Check it out at Panelbound Comics, and I will see you in the next one.